Hi, I'm Mike Ruth from Alston Race Cars, and what you're looking at here is a tribute to the late great Bill Jenkins. We commissioned Brando, one of the best automotive artists there is, to do this, and he absolutely nailed it, everything that we wanted. This car is going to be at the PRI show this year. It's owned now by Mark Pappas. Mark was gracious enough to loan us the car for the whole weekend of PRI. Along with that, he's bringing some of the Grump's Wallies, his driving jacket, and also his helmet. So this poster will be at PRI, and we're going to give them away. The backdrop here is, you know, it's an iconic car. We wanted to pick an iconic racetrack. The Grump raced a lot at Great Lakes Dragway. He match raced there but against Don Nicholson and all the rest of the greats. It's a local track. It's been in business longer than any other track. Most of the signage in the background are all local businesses and that. And we just kind of wanted to, we're from this area, we decided why not help the guys that are from the area as well. But there's so much detail in this. I don't know how close the camera can zoom up, but you have Linda Vaughn, a little Hearst emblem up in the tower. Mike, the announcer from Great Lakes Dragway, is up in there with his famous hat that he always wears. You know, a lot of the, like I said, the local businesses, Power Master Performance, Strange Engineering, Heights Hot Rods, which now owns Alston Race Cars. There's some other ones here, Quarter Mile, Tracy Rutka's deal that's helped preserving the memories of drag racing. And Nicky Chevrolet, I mean, what more iconic name is that in Chevrolet and in the Chicago area. We also put a plug in for the Midwest Pro Stock Association, another deal that Mark Pappas is involved with, and basically it's a group of guys that pay tribute to the greatest pro stock racers ever, and a fun group of guys that come out and watch. When Mark purchased this car, his idea was to bring it back to as original as possible, and he brought it back to the Chicago area, and under the direction of Grumpy Jenkins, he had to change some of the stuff because the car was raced in super gas and some other deals, but Dennis from High Speed Welding was instrumental in putting that car back together again, exactly the way the Grump raced it, and so we got his sign up there as well. You know, when I was growing up, Bill Jenkins was the guy. I mean, he was still the most famous Chevy drag racer that ever lived, one of the most innovative racers that ever you know, traversed a quarter mile. He was the one that came out with the first tube chassis. He was the one that used a dry sump in drag racing first. I mean, the list of accomplishments, this man, the first guy to use struts, it just goes on and on and on. And I was fortunate enough to work for Joe Lapone at one point in time, and Bill was the engine builder and the crew chief. So I got to work side by side with him, and there's a lot of footage of us on the starting line at different races, and to me, I hold that very close to my heart. So.
Okay.
I'm sitting here with the man responsible for this beautiful piece of artwork, Jim Brando. Jim, I can't thank you enough. Just did an absolutely phenomenal job on this thing. The detail work is incredible. The whole concept of you know, Bill being up in the clouds looking down, and you know, you just absolutely nailed it.
Well, thank you. This is just I'm Jim Brando from Brando Design. I heard from Mike about doing this. We kind of put it together, his concept, what he was looking at with him in the clouds and the Grumpy's toy and on and on. So this is acrylic on a 2x3 canvas, and I never really got to really meet Bill Jenkins, so I had to do a little research and stuff to try to, you know, kind of see who he was. But I did letter a car for Mike Reese, one of his Camaros, so I was fortunate enough to see some of the photos from that, and when he was out looking at the car and stuff. So I did enjoy, though, doing as much as I can from not actually meeting him. And but I did get to letter a lot of cars up at the Grove, and obviously this is a scene from the Grove, and with all the sponsors on the sign and everything, it was a lot of fun, very fun project.
Well, you did a great job. I mean, I can't wait to see the response from everyone at PRI, and I'm sure it's going to be real favorable. You know, like I said, the detail work is just really incredible, and any people that want to see this up close and personal will be at the PRI show, and there will be posters that we're going to hand out of this as well.